Welcome to the ODI tournament between us, Australia, and England. This is going to be a real test to see how well we go in the ODI tournament. We've been in some form of late. We have some results to show you guys. So pretty much we will go to our results. And you guys were last here for the first test match where we absolutely dominated the West Indies. Well, I'll tell you what, they bounced back. They posted 515 all out with Rubio Huck 5 for 107, and everyone else had a bit of a hard day at the office. Eldon Mahabir, he got a double hundred, double ton. Obviously, well supported with Singh 80 off 95, and yeah, just a few contributions here and there got them to that big score. In response, we got 316 with Awal Mahbub 127, Hussain 66. And we try to bat some time out of the game. 450 for Cliff, 3 for 73 for Staple. They're absolutely outstanding. And 12 maidens for Yes James and his 48 over spell, 2 for 104. West Indies posted 190 in their second innings, with Stewart the mainstay, 81 off 100 deliveries. Share the wickets between Hassan, 3 for 24, 2 for 24 for Huck, and 2 for 21 for Mozadiq Hussain. He's had a pretty good career, actually. He's played all over the place. New South Wales, he's made a home at. Pretty handy batsman, actually, in that form of the game. So we tied the series there. I'm not too happy about that. We want to obviously push for the Test Championship final at some stage. But the one-day series didn't start off too well. They posted 303 for 8. 2 for 50 for Haddad Al-Hassan. And 252 for Naeem Hassan were the outstanding pair. Paran 79 of 53, 10 fours, 2 sixes. Mahabar 60, Singh 38. Just good contributions in their innings. Got them over 300, and we were in the game for a little while. Batted okay. We have got a new player to talk about. We've got Rami Atik. He's got some talent. Yeah, just not enough from the batsmen. The top lot were good. They really need to perform because we're going with 5 bowling options, which has been quite successful for us. London 4 for 55, 2 for 30 for Ram Lachan, and yeah, they were just too good for us in that first match. Second match, it was rain reduced this game to 45 overs, but we bowled exceptionally well. Everyone contributed. 3 for 44 for Saman, 2 for 49 for Rubio Huck, 2 for 21 for Hassan. They were outstanding as we restricted them, and the run chase was very professional. Awal Mahbub 76 of 110 deliveries. Nawaz 45-48 at the top got us off to a good start, and Hussain 67 off 70, 9 fours and 2 sixes. That was a pretty good win in the end. But I think in the third game was the best of the lot. West Indies posted 301 for 9. Singh 99 off 70. We gutted that he missed out on his 8th one-day international 100 there. 86 off 86 for Mahabar. Vital 29 off 17. A bizarre innings from Joshua De Silva anyway. Like, he was 37 off 79. Kind of would have got more if he batted a little bit quicker. Howder Al Hassan bowled alright, 4 for 38. But yeah, pretty average sort of bowling effort from everyone else. Sort of mid 300 could have been out of our reach, but it got rain reduced a little bit to 42 overs, and we unravelled a new star. As mentioned, Rami Atik brought up 100 just out of the blue. 106 off 83 deliveries, 14 fours, 5 sixes. Hussain was brilliant again. 72 off 74, 6 fours, 5 sixes. He stayed round, but the strike rates for most of the batsmen were over 100, which has helped us get a series win, which is very rare. Wish I had recorded that series. And in the only 20 over international, we bowled the West Indies out for 132. Bartholomew 35 of 17. Zaman 4 for 20. Really starting to come on a bit, Zaman, actually. Like, he is 29. Has matured quite a bit as a cricketer. And yeah, those are our recent results. But this tournament's going to be a real challenge for us. Got some really big games coming up. Let's see how well we do. We will be playing the whole tournament, obviously. Muhammad Naeem is not opening the bat anymore. He bats around 4. But we've only picked 5 bowlers for the tour, so hopefully we get no injuries there, or else we're going to have to use the part-time bowling of Mujtaba, who's lost the spot on the side at the moment. But that's our team. Pretty young team we've taken to the Abaz Perez, obviously picked on as one-day talent. There we've got the Abul Kazmi that's there to develop, and Wasti has had a few goes here and there, and he's looks like to be a handy cricketer. But that is our team for game number 1 against England. England have obviously got Tom Banton still playing, Burns, but yeah, they've elected to bat first in this game, so we've got to start off reasonably good here. We've just got to be disciplined with our bowling. Hopefully get an early wicket or two, which hasn't happened. 52 without loss after 10. Let's get our fields and that adjusted for the plan that we go with these days. Zaman, who's been in really good bowling form. 60 without loss after 11. Going to bowl Naeem Hassan. Let's try and get some fields covering most of the boundaries here. Let's do some really good adjustment work here and get some wickets, guys. Come on. 96 without loss after 18. It's a wee bit of a concern. We are going to bowl the part-timer because he can bowl some leggies. See if he can get through a few overs here and just help us out a little bit. Nope. 2 overs number 25. That has backfired severely. They're looking good, England. They could get something very big here. Just trying to get a field where a third man is covered. So they are getting a lot of profit down there. That experiment gone. Zaman, 134 without loss after 22. It is a concern that the wickets are not coming for us, but we've got our first wickets. The wicket of Banton. It's gone for 85 of 89 deliveries, but he has set up the innings for England here. Try and readjust our plans. We are going to try and bowl back of a length. We are going to drop back, even if the batsmen have strengths in that area. We're just going to try something a bit different to try and break up the length. But this is looking very much a 360, 370 total, the way England have professionally gone about things. I'll pitch the ball up a wee bit. Very good pitch. It's very hard to defend. Wilkins has put up 102. Dean Wilkins, he's put up his third one-day international 100. Obviously a very talented player. This is really ugly. We just haven't found a wicket yet. It's going to be a tough tour. The tournament in Australia is always hard for our team. So I can see if we are going to improve, we are going to have to start beating some of these teams in a series. Kokudakis is gone for 35. Zaman into the attack. 270 for 3 after 40 overs. We're looking for 10 and over England here. Bangladesh really just need some inspiration. Just a few wickets to tumble here and there just to keep this score well under 350. Yep. Zaman's bowled a few good overs there. We're just going to rotate the bowler back. I think we've got through the worst of the overs. Try to get the last sort of 10 field out. Here's the man for all the bowlers that have been at Spencer today. He's certainly had a good spell there. 4 for 75. 337 for 6. It's going to be a formidable chase. Our goal's to win a few games in this series. But we want to be doing a lot better than this anyway. This is just simply not good enough. Yeah, they got over 350. Just the platform they had to launch. But brilliant throughout. Wilkins obviously with that 100. Banton was good. Golly and Welsh towards the end. 355 for 8. It's going to have to be something special from one of the bats. And this guy is capable. Shamshir Nawaz. He has... pretty pretty much had 100 this season in a test match, so he can do it. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if he can take the game to them. Abul Mahbub. Very strange not seeing Mohamed Naeem open the batting, but Mohamed Naeem just down the middle order for his experience and class that he provides. As I think I mentioned in a video, I want Mohamed Naeem to average around 35-40 in both formats now, and I'm pretty happy with that in the middle order. Bit of a dicey shot, got away with it though. Steep chase. It's a very tall order for these guys. Just gotta get close to this England total. I don't think we'll win the game. I want to see some fight from the guys. And just looking for the Australia match where we be looking to target our first win of the tournament. So he gets that away for 4. But yeah, I'm very happy with how we performed against the West Indies anyway. Just signs of class. I'm going to bring this guy in. He looked very good in that game against the West Indies, so he does deserve... he's actually played for Cape Town. That's why I gave him a go. Obviously, Cape Town's cricket club saw a bit of potential in this guy, so... Atik. We'll play a good delivery from Burns. Has seen the Bangladesh in a very average position. Shot from Mohamed Naeem. Can he provide his experience to the youth? He can't, as he disappears. Naeem and Wizwan together at the wickets. Yeah, needing 8 runs per over from this far out with only 6 wickets in hand. All we can really do is sort of just up the tempo slowly and just hope to get 2 settled batsmen and then one plays an absolute blinder. We haven't even got the rate above 6 yet, and so far back into this game. Yeah, just not a great bowling performance. Is really just put a dampener on things. We just want to get some men in some form with the bat, possibly. That's skied, and that should be caught, really. It is. Comfortable catch. With the tail enders now. Obviously, Spose are... we're a bit exposed down there at the moment, so I'm just searching for an all-rounder. To fill that void. Melly to Hassan. Pretty safe-ish shot from Mohamed Naeem. It was a wee bit close to the fielder, but it's okay. Let's have a bit of fun now, guys. 11.2 and over. Pretty standard catch. No, it's over the fielder. 4 more. Good to see Naeem Hassan get a few runs. Yeah, pretty rough year for Mohamed Naeem. He didn't have too much fun at the 20 over World Cup. He was on the verge of being dropped out of the squad. Yeah, I think his spot now is in the middle order, so we get another 3 or 4 seasons out of him. He's brought up 50 here. He hits that away. Runnable 56. It's actually been a very, very good innings. He runs out Naeem Hassan, puts a wee bit of thing on his innings. But yeah, I couldn't drop all that experience and search for a new player. Like, Mohamed Naeem's still a class act. He's sort of the Lone Ranger in this innings. He's sort of been forced to sort of hit out. see what happens. Playing a miss. He's playing some beautiful cricket shots. It's the Muhammad Naeem of old. It's like what we want to see. We'll take some positives out of this match, but you only can take positives for so long and before we have to start winning some of these games. Big sixes here from Muhammad Naeem. He's hit Melial tall parts in this over. 88 off 69. It's been dropped. You're going to run. There's a run on offer there, never mind. Moves into the 90s. Maybe it's just his day today, Muhammad Naeem. Bit of an edgy shot down the third man. They're not taking any runs on offer. Get the tail ender on strike. This is a bit bizarre. I thought you'd sort of back out the next couple of batsmen. Put up 100, Muhammad Naeem. 112 80 deliveries, 15 fours, 3 sixes. Put up his 19th one-day international 100. Very, very classy batsman. He has been over the years. And, yeah, it's just such a shame he didn't really get any support in this innings. But, yeah, having 200s in the one-day format for the season is magnificent. He's aiming for 50 international hundreds across all formats before he retires. I believe he could sneak into that bracket. He's going to have a couple of productive matches here and there, and he should get there. It's over the field. That's a leading edge for 6. Partnership between these two, although Huck has scored nothing with the boundary. 72 off 24 delivery. It's just such a shame we leaked too many runs, because this has been a really good innings from Muhammad Naeem. One of the best innings we've seen him play in a long time. New all-time record. Huck's contributed 1 boundary to that score. 300 up for Bangladesh. It's been a pretty good run chase in defeat. New all-time record for these two. New all-time record against England too. So congratulations, Muhammad Naeem. A couple of plays and misses. Can he get a few away just to get closer to that 150 score? Not going to get it, unfortunately. But a great innings, to say the least. New all-time record against England. A few records being broken, but special innings. 19 fours, 7 sixes, 144 off 103 deliveries. And, yeah, a disappointing defeat. We lost by 41 runs, but hey, it's okay. We're targeting Australia now in this tournament. Changes to the team, probably will keep it the same there. Probably move Zaman up to 7. Yeah, the extra bowler is just weakening our batting, probably a wee bit too much, you'd have to say. Hopefully they start taking works. Hopefully we can get a win here against Australia and put them on the back foot in this tournament. England look like they could be the front runners. 39 for 1 after 10 overs. We'll bowl Naeem Hassan with a bit more of aggressive field. Ruby Huck will drop his field back. Trying to be very cautious. Yeah, we'll drop his field back now. Yeah, very, very difficult to try and defend on pitches that really suit batsmen. Again, it's a belter of a pitch. We're more of a chasing team, I think. It's a good wicket. Key wicket of Gregson. Gregson gone for 38 off 53 deliveries. We'll get out of the attack. We'll bring Zaman in. Field spread. Okay, a couple of wickets. We've fought back a wee bit here. Done. LBW. Wallace. 2 men having to rebuild their things now. They're doing it reasonably well. 153 for 3 after 30. Again, Australia. In a position where they could probably post over 300 if things go ideally, but that's a key wicket. Green has very importantly kept that. We're held on to that. 7 overs 1 for 40 for Zaman. He's pretty tired now. We'll bring back the opening bowlers for a couple overs in the spell. Just searching for those wickets. One thing I have to say is we've got wicket takers in this lineup. I think we just had to play our best 5 bowlers and just hope like heck that they can roll teams enough for our batsmen to chase. Shelley is gone. So whenever Australia seem to get away in this match, they have just been plugged back. Lucas is the one we've got to watch out for. He's looking really good. We've got him. Okay, 199 for 6. Went the extra over there, so yeah, like doing a good job. 41 overs, 208 for 6. Australia are going to have to be cautious in their last few overs. We've bowled out Al Hassan, the medium pacer. Going to pick up the wicket of Anderson here. It's a very nice wicket to pick up. Zaman. Can Zaman provide a spark for the team? 250 for 7. Steals out. One more over. 258 for 8. It's been a pretty decent effort with the ball in this game. Terrible last over. Jefferson out for 40. Held the innings together quite well. And we have managed to bowl Australia out. 269 to chase. Certainly gettable. Certainly gettable. See someone stepping up in this match. Who's going to provide that spark for Bangladesh to get us on the board in this ODI tournament? We were in good form in that Bangladesh West Indies series, so I can't see how we cannot convert into this format. It's a good shot. Beautiful shot. That is what we like to see. 30 without loss. It's another one that's gone for 4. It's 4. Don't need to watch that. Lovely cricket shots. Abu Mahbub. Just looking promising enough today without jinxing him. Cracking shot. It's gone all the way. 50-run partnership between these two. Setting the foundation. Doing a reasonably good job here. With the extra bowler, puts a lot on the top order to really perform. And they are very capable of performing. It's 50 out for Abu Mahbub. Decent enough shot. That's 4 more. Yeah, this is a decent partnership. Like, it's just got to continue to track along like this, and it's giving our team absolutely the best possible chance of winning this game. He just gets his foot across to that, and beautiful drive for 4. He's just put up his 50 as well. Yeah, like I said, I think he's just started to mature a bit. Become a very handy cricketer at this level. Yeah, Bangladesh ticking along. This partnership's over 100 now. Australia will be a wee bit worried, but they'll be buoyed by the fact that they're in home conditions. And anything can happen. Nawaz has been trapped. Pretty plum. Out for 54 of 67. He's done a really good job for the side. Bangladesh, a really good chance. Just gotta keep working it away. Just keep doing a good job here. For 4. So yeah, just lost our way a little bit. The run rate is creeping up a little bit. Australia have had a really good patch here of form. And the game has just been turned on its head. Australia are clear favourites to win this now. Just based on what Bangladesh have got left in Hutch. Century maker from the previous game, Muhammad Naeem, batting in his new sort of position. Being dropped. Australia might regret that if they're not careful, because Muhammad Naeem is still a very class act. I really like the look of this guy. I reckon this guy's got a wee bit of class to him. Something special about this Atik fella. Like, he was just plucked out of nowhere. I just thought he was playing for Cape Town. First ever games. Even though he only scored 26 there, it's just the way he went about it. Makes me think he could be something. Naeem. It's just starting to just hit his straps a little bit all of a sudden again, which is good. It's a big over. That's really got the run rate down. 66 off 11 overs. Naeem gone for 26. It's just a key strike. Just need one partnership to get things really kick-started. Australia are firm favourites to wrap up this game. Just lost the key battle here. Just lost wickets and clumps. 2 men getting 26 and getting out when one of them needed the kick on and win the game for us. 15 for 6. That's hung on. Gets a boundary away. So yeah, such a shame. Like, the run chase has just petered out to how it looks now. 229 for 7. Fine out for 13. Yeah, just such a shame. I thought we could have won that game. Yeah, openers did a fantastic job, and then these two, one of them need to kick on. We lose by 31 runs. So we're back to playing England again. England, of course, we want to try and restrict them to a little bit more. England are just absolutely dominating this tournament. They decimate Australia. Let's have a look at that result, actually. 297 for 6, bowled them out for 161. So England is scoring some really high runs in this thing at the moment. We will get our other young keeper a bit of a run. Sane's been a wee bit out of form. We'll bring Abbas Perez in. That's our team. Just a couple of changes here. We're bowling first. Conditions sort of favour a bit of seam bowling here. So hopefully some early wickets for the Al Hassans. Good. We got the run, really good run score from the previous game out. Tom Banton. Okay, this is not a bad wee start. Take that. 45 for 2 after 16. These two are bowled very well. I'm going to keep the field up. I'm going to keep the aggression on till the run rate really picks up, which has happened in that previous over. So yeah, a wee bit of a more difficult pitch to bat on. Make sure Zaman can tidy up that line and length. Very, very important. has. He's got the wicket of Kokudakis. Kokudakis? Sounds like an Australian name. It's all good to be. He's gone anyway, but this is really good bowling from Bangladesh, as England are in a bit of trouble here, 67 for 4. Like I said, our bowling attack's pretty good, and it does suit this sort of conditions. England may regret batting first on this surface. Ruby Huck just cleaning up a lot of England wickets here. England are in really much recovery mode. Wait for 7. They just slump further and further. We have to really clean them up here. If we can get a good win and England keep beating Australia, then we're just going to knock Australia over a couple of times to make that like tournament final series. Can. So we're pretty much bowled out main seam options, trying to get that wicket. I'm going to try and get through some part-time overs soon, I think. We'll get hopefully through some spin. I really should go for the jugular, really, but let's get through some spin. Yeah, the spin has done its job effectively. Zaman. Just kind of let them get away a bit. Cole and Melly putting in a decent effort in terms of partnership. If we keep them under 220, I'll be reasonably happy if we can somehow manage that. Yeah, we could have really rolled them here. What a partnership between these two. They've managed to post something England could defend. Yeah, pretty happy with the bowling effort for all of that. Like, yes, 108 for 7, and then these two come together. Anthony Cole obviously has got a wee bit of good experience here batting. And how's Fred Malley? Yeah, they got a couple of all-rounders that could do a job effectively. Even Highsmith, look at that. He's got even a 20 over 100. So that just shows you the capabilities of some of these players. Phil Burns. Obviously has a first class 100 as well, so you can't write up any of the England batsmen. Right, it's not start off too slowly. Let's get off to a decent-ish start. As we're in pursuit of a score that I reckon we can get. Perez, it's going to be a lot on Abbas Perez, just a 20-year-old. Gets a sprinkling of games here and there. Oh, Mahbub's been dropped. But yeah, just looking towards the future now, and just hopefully time in the middle will help Mahbub's gone. I'm going to bring in the experience of Muhammad Naeem. I think Naeem will be a calming influence at 4 or 5, so he's there to build a partnership at the moment. Got to get ourselves into this game, into this contest. If it's a bit slow at the moment. Pervez. It's only 10 off 34. Has really struggled, and I think his struggles come to an end. He's gone for 10. Brings Rami Ateek to the crease. Away for 4. Edge away. You got to win this game to get back into the tournament effectively. Whereas we're going to have to knock Australia over in our next game to have any chance of probably getting through. But yeah, pretty rough at the moment. Again, just really searching for just a bit of a lift. 65-4 after 20. We've just been really just tight bowling, but hesitant to do anything. It's really hurting at the moment. Whoop, bit of an edge. Run rate's getting close to 6 per over. It's getting pretty tough out there for Bangladesh. Up the rate a little bit, guys, if we can. Take the attacks of this English bowling attack. Let them come up the answers for once. Really, Frosty. He's gone. Zaman's in now. So 86 for 5. It's not been a good day at the office batting wise. Obviously, it was a tough wee surface to bat on, but yeah, the key moment 108 for 7. England were. And we are just absolutely folding like anything here. So we are going to be into the tournament 4 games. No, 3 games. We'll be 3 games in. We've lost all 3. Going to a very important game against Australia. Not trusting these bowlers to get us anywhere close, but they can bat a while and keep the net run rate down. I will keep the net run rate in a position where we can kind of get parity with Australia's. It's a genuine edge for 4, but they'll take it. These two are hanging around a little bit. It's quite good to see. Try launch a wee bit. As soon as we start to launch, we're gone. Unbelievable. Yeah, I should have just been more aggressive with our bowling. Should have just bowled the spin towards the later part of the game. We'll learn a wee lesson there. Just trying to bat out our overs now. England win by 75 runs. A good disciplined bowling effort from them has seen them get over the line by 75 runs. And this next game is super important. Super, super important. We have to beat Australia to get back into this series. So there will be a couple of changes. Bring in Mujtaba squad, and we'll just bring back the experience. I think just get some experience in. I think Rizwan will make his way back into the team. And that'll be our lineup for today's fixture against Australia. Can we get a win here? It's a must-win game. Very much must-win. Gregson, it's our first victim. I am going to bowl a bit of a different call here. This is a bit of a roll of the dice. Zaki Mujtaba, he doesn't get too many wickets, but he's really much part-time. He's just going to try and do something a bit different. He's going to try and get through some spin at one end. Let's try something majorly different. Hang on, I should have got this down first. We are going defensive orientated. Just trying to cut that boundary off that they regularly get. Mujtaba snuck through 5 overs. He's been better than Naeem Hassan, really. Australia looking quite the part at the moment, you'd have to say. We need some wickets. That man Huck picks up the wicket. Exactly what we needed. 117 for 2 now. Monday gone for 56. Huck 1 for 19. Okay, we're going to bring Mujtaba back again. He bowled quite well. Just trying to sneak through many overs as his as possible. Just doing a handy job with the ball. That's all he has to do. He's got one to do a wee bit there. And he's got the wicket of Wallace. 7 overs, 1 for 35 now. It's been a cheeky little spell, actually. 8 overs. I'm not going to bowl him too much more now. Just got to get through Naeem Hassan's overs. Naeem Hassan's been expensive. 189 for 3. Mujtaba back in. Bowled well, Mujtaba. Might as well try and get through his spell. 1 for 74 is absolutely slaughtered in those last few overs. And Australia 241 for 3. Try a little bit of a different field. Just going to try and do well in this last 10. Got somehow win this match, whereas we're going to have to be in a position where we're going to have to win all 4 games probably to get through. Yeah, pretty good performance from Australia. 83 off 58, 70 off 53, like 450s in the innings. It's just been a continuous onslaught. We haven't been able to get regular wickets. Steele. It's on a hat trick. Al Hassan. 0 and 326 for 8 Australia post. So let's see how well we do. Hopefully do really good performance here. Abul Mahbub's due for a big score. Hopefully it's in this game. So is Nawaz actually. His position in the team's a bit on edge at times. It's got his average up to 24 though. Trying to establish this run rate. This is a tall order for Bangladesh, but if we need to stay until it, someone has to get that big ton. One of these two have to play a special knock. Okay, I'm going to bring in Muhammad Naeem. I think Muhammad Naeem will offer something. 3. It's going to float around 3, 4, and 5 for most of the one-day career he's got left. Lovely shots down the ground. It's a big over that. It's what Bangladesh want. It's just a, strike rate's over 100, very important. He's gone 23 off 23. It just wasn't long enough. The innings. A top 4 is vastly experienced, and then it's very much a brittle middle order, and then you got the 5 out and out bowlers. Yeah, I think I should just stick with Muhammad Naeem at 4 and 5. I just got to remain quite disciplined there. So we're at 91 for 2 now. In the 14th, we are going over 6 and over at the moment. Trying to ask some question as the Australian bowling attack. If we can keep going at 6 runs per over for a while, it'd be quite pleasing. Some cracking shots being played. These guys have just got to maintain it long enough if they can. Same 34. It's just not good enough. Start and get out. Mujtaba. Thought it was one shot and out for him. I think it's time for Zaki Mujtaba. Like, if you look at his career, we'll look at it at the end of this over, regardless of what happens. He's been that nearly guy. Like, he's sort of one of those players that has got a lot of talent, but he hasn't quite converted it over yet to the next level. And I'm just hoping if he gets a prolonged run, he does indeed start get the regular runs. Good bit of fielding, and that is the end of Zaki Mujtaba. 15. Just lost our way again. 142 for 5. We're not playing badly in this series. At times, Mahbub's put up 100. He's just going to have a license, really, just to have a go. And as soon as he gets a license, he gets himself out. Yeah, pretty disappointing batting card again. I might play the 4 seamers and Zaki Mujtaba as our spin option, just to give ourselves a little bit more batting, I think. Try that for the next few games. But yeah, pretty much it's looking like an England-Australia tournament final. Best of 3. I would have loved to have played the series. It's another video. Yeah, completely outclassed, and it's just looking quite grim now. If Australia beat England once, it's practically over. Okay, England have done us a favour again by absolutely blitzing them. Right, we've got to win this game. We've got to beat Australia in the next match to stay alive in this match. So we are going to play the extra batsman. We are going to play a part-time spinner, and that's going to be Mujtaba. We're going to bring in the young fella. We'll bring that order, make that batting order just a little bit stronger, I think. Minnow can bat at 5 in today's game. But yeah, bit of a risk. The fifth bowler has to get through 10 overs. So we've got a T kick bowl, a few overs, Mujtaba. We're going to bowl first, and we are going to do something very interesting. I am going to bowl Mujtaba. Try something a little bit different, and it didn't work. So that experiment's out the window immediately. They were cottoned on to my plan. Let's bring the field up a wee bit. Try and force that extra wicket. But yeah, we really need to get to a spell of good bowling from one of these two. We'll drop the field to that. We'll just get some fields in that setup. Yeah, that part-time option is going to be regrettable. I think I'll have to get through it reasonably early somehow. England have identified that as a real weak point in our team at the moment. It's just trying to find that next all-rounder, you know, that can just do that job going forward. But yeah, a couple of nice strikes has certainly helped. Zaman. Still trying to bowl reasonably aggressively. Okay, I've got through the fifth bowling option. I got through that pretty stealthily. Yeah, it's looking like an over 300 score again. I've just got to try something a bit different. Drop the length back. I want to bowl outside the stumps here, if possible. Bowl to a sort of a plan that will sort of work. Yeah, just bowl. Don't bowl to their strength out and out if we can. Guys, we need to win this. Show some real fight here. Get some wickets. Get some form. Should have won one game against Australia anyway. I thought that 230 chase was pretty gettable, and one of the other ones were quite gettable as well. So England are teetering at 211 for 6. Yeah, Zaman has really just bowled himself to a standstill trying to get these wickets. Try and bowl these guys out. It's a good surface. Golly's the man we want out. Okay, really good fight back here. If we can just snag that final one. Just can't quite at the moment. 294 for 9 or 50 overs. Golly put up 100 in the end. We could have got them out for a little bit less. But yeah, to stay alive in this tournament, effectively, a win is required. So who is going to be the man that steps up and gets that score, and who's going to be that man that supports? Let's look for a solid start here. 4. He's out for 15. Just being tied up from some really good discipline bowling here. Pretty dicey run. We should be okay there. Easy catch. Just so disappointed with how we've gone in this tournament. Like, we had that ODI series winning against the West Indies, and I thought we had just started to turn the corner. Bowling's been pretty average in these conditions, to say the least. And the batting at times hasn't been much better either. Okay, that's it. This is a big enough over so far. 3 boundaries and a 6. We've gone 18 off the over. Naeem strides out to the crease with his team in all sorts of bother now. Got the 1 extra batsman in the team, and I think that's going to be needed. Yeah, pretty tough. So we will play the whole tournament out on video. See where we lead to next and to the next series. We've got quite a few games to go in this video, obviously, but yeah, just got to get 1 or 2 wins. Got to get some sort of confidence going against these guys. There are moments where we're good and then moments where we're just abysmal. The run rate's getting really steep. Might as well have a go to try and win the match. Gonna take something really special from this partnership, really. It has to do it. Mohamed Naeem's playing a very awkward sort of innings. Mujtaba's gone. Ali Rizwan. Keeper that's played a lot of test cricket for Bangladesh. Been given a go in the coloured clothing. Hasn't really taken his opportunities. We're still searching for a couple of players to fill the void in some spots. It's a good cricket shot. It's gone all the way for 6. Brilliant delivery. Zaman at the crease now. And it's just, again, you just have to sit and admire how good these teams are. We'll have to have a look to see where Australia and England are on the ratings. Naeem gets that away for 4. It's a pretty big over. 150 up. We got 40 Naeem. Down for 30. The bowlers are actually showing up. The batsmen here with some crunching shots. 70 for 7, but yeah, we've got to continue to look at areas of where we can improve in the one-day international game at the very least. We're just nowhere near the really out-and-out good sides yet. Like I said, I'm happy that we beat the West Indies in that series. But the West Indies are a bit lower on the rankings than most, I think. Cricket shots. Don't think that was where it's intended to be, but Al Hassan gets that away for 4. Up for 7, and the last wickets. Can it bring some sort of partnership for the fans to at least join this neutral fixture? Moves to 44. Can he bring up 50? He deserves 50. He's batted reasonably well for it. He's got another boundary. Usman. He does. He brings up a 50. Well batted. Very well batted from Zaman. He's put a bit of... got us close to the score. It's actually showing he can bat a wee bit, actually. It's pleasing stuff. Zaman. Get a few more out of the middle. Would be awesome. Beautiful delivery. Beautiful delivery again. All-time record against England for this pair. That was the game about to be wrapped up, actually. Smarn's getting a wee bit tired. We brought up 250, which I didn't think would bring up. Smarn's been absolutely outstanding. Take a bow. We're all out for 255, but 70 out of 62. Like I said, he shows a wee bit of capabilities. His first ever one-day international 50. Loosed England again. Okay, it's pretty much a do-or-die match now. Against Australia. We have to win this to stay in the comp. Can we do it? So apart from that 100 from Ateek against the West Indies, he's been a wee bit out of touch. We'll give Pervez an opportunity. I think we have to play Naeem Hassan. Conditions saying try and bat first if we get the chance. Won the toss, and we'll have a bit of a bat. We'll set something, and these teams will have to try and chase us down. We're going to be super aggressive with these two. See if we can get anything sort of going. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the big bumper episode. I do like bringing these sort of videos together, because you don't get to play these tournaments in Cricket Captain too often. Like if you're Australia, obviously you get to play these quite often. But yeah, for a team like Bangladesh, it's a rare opportunity. I think the last time we had a series of Australia, India, and Bangladesh, so we don't get any easy invitations. Here's nice bro, gets it away. Lovely shot. It's 4 runs. Beautiful shots. 56 for 1. And yeah, and the good thing about batting first, we don't have to worry about our run rate necessarily for a start off. But yeah, it's enough of these Bangladesh guys getting little nice 30s and 40s and getting themselves out. And then collapsing like anything. It's just been a theme of the series to an extent at sometimes. Just got to be a little bit better than that. Some cricket shots. Yeah, a few spots up for grabs in the team. This is what the good thing about a tournament is. Like, I believe we've got a World Cup coming up as well in 50 overs. Obviously, we didn't qualify for the last one. That would be another amazing one-day international video, actually. It's like it's just going to be the theme for this season almost. 50, congratulations to Abbas Perez. For 1. Playing some nice shots, the youngster. He's been in the setup for a wee while now. Like, he debuted obviously a couple of seasons ago as a very young man. But yeah, the stats is what I'm impressed with. 42.18 average at 20 and 67 games is just telling me he's going to be a decent enough player at the level. Let's hit that pretty clean as a whistle, you'd say. Silly run. Why did we do that? We always do something silly and then we let teams back in. Like, we set platforms and everything and it just falls by the wayside. It's 145 for 2. He's gone for 9, so just falling away a wee bit this innings. Man is the settled Pervez. we need some new batsmen coming out of the woodwork anyway. But we can't rely on the Muhammad Naeems, the Bill Mahbubs, and all that forever. Like the Hussains, those guys have done it time and time again. Need some of the new talent to really do it for us. I really like where Muhammad Naeem's batting too now. It's just an ideal position for him. He's doing a reasonable job here of just supporting the batsman, just getting a solid contribution. 95 for 96. That he needs to get that 100 for that. Just that's such a confidence boost to a young man's career. He's done it. Congratulations, Abbas Pervez. Is that 100? I don't know if it is. Yeah, pretty early celebrations here. Be a bit embarrassing if he got out for under 100 now, which is probably going to happen. A couple of nice boundaries back to back. He does bring up his 100s. First of many, you'd think, for the talent of this man's capabilities. Gotta keep batting the way we are. Didn't do anything too much else at the moment. And I am gone for 42 off 40, but that's a key knock, you'd think, in this innings. The bad misfield. That's gone for 4. Oh, he just gets that past the fielder. We can't afford to lose another wicket now. We're up into the tail. He's gone. Marsh has got the wicket of Pervez, but he put up 100, 115 off 109, 13 fours, 3 sixes. Naeem Hassan in. Probably should have picked the Shakir Zaman. Next, 2 new batsmen at the crease. The momentum's just folded again. Come on, guys. We're much better cricket side than this. I just don't know what is up with some of this abysmal batting when everything was just set up so nicely. .250 up. 275 is what we're going to have to target. 4 overs to get that total. Yeah, just a wee bit disappointed in this effort. Australia really done a good number on us in these last few overs. And we're all out for 264 when it looked so much more promising. Stay in the tournament, we're going to have to bowl pretty darn well. It has not started off too well. We'll go for a defensive sort of mindset. Good statement start from the Aussies. Pretty much set the tone with hitting the opening bowlers round. But they've lost a few wickets. Started to come back a little bit. Huck. Spinning real early. Bowled out 1 for 54 off his overs. Very comfortable run chase for Australia. They should coast and get this, really. The calibre of the players that they have. And knock us out of the tournament. It's just the tournament to forget at the moment. Got another wicket. We've got the wicket of Duckett. You say these two have just really guided Australia home. How they're battered. Lucas is gone. He's gone for 80. And the match is over fairly quickly. It's a bit of a gulf between these sides at the moment. We'll look at the world ratings just really quickly. You'd have to say Australia and England are pretty much a mile ahead of us. Like, you'd think these teams are close together. These two teams are in no man's land. The top 5 are just exceptional cricket sides. Yeah. We will actually wrap up the video, guys. I don't think you want to see too much more. Actually, it's been a pretty lengthy video. I'll play out the rest of the tournament. There's nothing really riding on it for us now. You guys will next be here for the World Cup in South Africa, which I'm looking forward to. We're finally in a World Cup, and we've got something to look forward to. So, yeah, hopefully we get some form, and we will see you again next time for another Cricket Captain video.